Machine Gun Kelly, after years of dating, is no longer on speaking terms with Megan Fox, and because of that, he's being trashed by Brian Austin Green. In 2022, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox made the sad announcement that they were pregnant, but it ended up in a miscarriage. After the miscarriage, Megan Fox did open up about it, saying she was planning on trying to have more kids, but wasn't sure on her odds because she was 36 years old at the time, and the odds of pregnancy are only 75%. Then in late 2024, Megan Fox at age 38 announced she was pregnant with Machine Gun Kelly's kid after 2 years of trying, and also this time they were past the first trimester, meaning it will likely not end in a miscarriage. Then the happy story turned into a very sad one just a couple months later, because Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox announced they would be breaking up, which they've been dating since 2020, so this was actually their 5th breakup on record. The story was, while Megan Fox was pregnant, she found Machine Gun Kelly's phone where he was texting another woman. Because of that, she decided to end the relationship, realizing he was definitely cheating again. Since that point, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly haven't been speaking, even though they're about to have a child together, and it's not clear if Machine Gun Kelly will even attend the birth of his child. This goes into a long history of Machine Gun Kelly being a cheater, where he had his first kid in 2009 when he was 19 years old with Emma Cannon. Machine Gun Kelly's relationship with Emma Cannon ended the exact same way, where she found text messages between him and another woman, so she split up with him, but he does still have a good relationship with his daughter seen here. And since that point, Machine Gun Kelly has had many celebrity romances over the years, with one example being Halsey, where the two dated after they did a collab together. It was also speculated for months to have a relationship with Kate Beckinsale, which Kate Beckinsale responded by telling the reporters to get an F in life, and they were just trying to make drama with her and Pete Davidson. Machine Gun Kelly also had a very creepy moment when he was 23 years old, saying on camera that he wanted to date Kendall Jenner, who was 16 at the time, saying he didn't mind grooming her. And then finally, Machine Gun Kelly had a brief stint with Noah Cyrus, where the two dated for a short period of time before he ended up with Megan Fox. In 2021, Megan Fox dating Machine Gun Kelly became a viral sensation because she was seen at the VMAs wearing this dress right here, being quoted saying anything for daddy involving being naked, which did go viral, getting over 100 million views online. But then when the press began looking into the relationship, there were a lot of quotes that creeped people out about how they were doing things, with one example being Megan Fox saying they did a ritual where they drank each other's blood. When Machine Gun Kelly finally proposed to Megan Fox, he gave her an engagement ring which would hurt her to take off, to promote the idea that he was actually owning her. Now, because of the cheating and all this other weird stuff, it was enough for Megan Fox's ex-husband and 3-time baby daddy Brian Austin Green to step in, saying Machine Gun Kelly needs to just shut up and be a man. Megan Fox met Brian Austin Green a month after she turned 18 years old doing the show Hope and Faith, and he was 30 years old at the time. But there is actually more to the story, with Vanessa Marcil, who's Brian Austin Green's ex, coming out saying that the two actually knew each other long before Megan Fox turned 18, and he was trying to groom her when she was just a teenager. Regardless of that rumor, Brian Austin Green and Megan Fox didn't officially start dating until she was 19 and he was 31, and from that point they had a very sporadic relationship. They got married in 2010, 6 years after they started dating, but there was actually a lot of drama beforehand because they actually got engaged in 2006, but it took 4 years because they broke up 3 times in the process. And Megan Fox did actually file for divorce in 2015 from Brian Austin Green, but the problem was she actually was pregnant with their 3rd child, so she stayed in the relationship for another 6 years. The reason they broke up was never confirmed, but many believe it was because Brian Austin Green had a lot of issues with how Megan Fox would dress their sons, where all 3 of them have much longer hair, and the older one in particular always dresses as a girl. Just for the record, the odds of a child being born transgender are 1 in 17,000, so the idea Megan Fox would have 3 kids who all somehow want to dress as women is very bizarre. Megan Fox also made a very weird statement saying she knew her son was going to be gender fluid while he was in the womb on a podcast that came out after her son was born. And then there was also just a huge disagreement in how they wanted to live as people, where Brian Austin Green wanted Megan Fox to settle down and be more of a typical mom, while Megan Fox wanted to be more wild. And that goal to be more traditional was why Brian Austin Green was disgusted by the idea of Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox dating, particularly this Instagram post right here, where the two did admit to doing it on the table, even though their kids ate on the table the next day. Brian Austin Green was also angered by the pregnancy announcement Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly made, because he was actually not informed of the pregnancy beforehand and learned when the press did. That day, Brian Austin Green did get a little bit petty, posting a photo with Sharna Burgess saying this is the greatest woman in his life and wonderful for raising his kids, which was a direct jab at Megan Fox. Now that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly seem to be split for good, Brian Austin Green is now went against Machine Gun Kelly, saying he's a complete and total liar and a scumbag. That's because since the breakup, Machine Gun Kelly has come out acting more like a victim, saying he's seeking wellness and trying to improve his mental health, and he's also retaining to the idea he never cheated on Megan Fox. Brian Austin Green has just called him the biggest liar on the planet for saying Megan Fox had undeniable proof he cheated, and he's just trying to gaslight her into the idea that she's the problem. And now, despite the theater, everything is coming down to a legal battle between Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly over custody, where Megan Fox said she will allow Machine Gun Kelly to have custody, but he will have to pay a lot in child support. Money-wise, it is reported Machine Gun Kelly is worth more money than Megan Fox, where Megan Fox has a reported net worth of $8 million, while Machine Gun Kelly has a reported net worth of $25 million. And it's reported that Megan Fox is looking at a child support number where she's hoping for about $30,000 a month, so Machine Gun Kelly could have access to seeing their kid. It would be vastly more money than what Brian Austin Green is paying Megan Fox, who was reported for 3 kids. Brian Austin Green is only paying her about $10,000 a month in child support. It seems like Brian Austin Green definitely wants to get back on Machine Gun Kelly, where he's actually offered Megan Fox full support over the child custody hearing, saying that he will back the idea she is a good mother despite previous complaints. It's reported Machine Gun Kelly might actually just give Megan Fox exactly what she's looking for in child support to have custody of his kid because he's making $5 million a year, so paying $360,000 is really nothing for him. Still, this is one of the craziest couples in the history of Hollywood, which is really saying something. With that, I'm Charles Pearl. Please subscribe to learn something.